What's up, y'all? So I decided that I wanted to make a video for you all about resistance because I don't think that I've recorded a video about resistance before. I could be wrong, but I don't think that I have. And basically, with this video, I want to highlight what resistance is, how it gets there in the first place, and how to get rid of it, how to overcome it, because I think that that is something that a good number of people may struggle with is feeling like they have resistance to something, or, I tend to hear that like, oh, I have resistance to this thing, so I can't manifest it, or I have resistance, so it's not manifesting, or I know I have resistance. And in all actuality, resistance doesn't even exist. Resistance isn't real. Remember, things are only real because we make them real. So if you believe that you have resistance to something, then yes, you're going to have resistance to it. Resistance is simply just you believing that you can't have something. Resistance is believing that something is not obtainable for you. Resistance is simply just believing that something is hard. And we know that nothing is hard, nothing is easy. Things are only seeming that way based off of the meaning that you apply to it. So there's two versions of reality. You can either decide that something is hard and therefore it's going to be hard, or you can decide that something is easy and therefore it's going to be easy. And the same thing is with resistance. You either believe that you have resistance to something, or you don't believe that you have resistance to something. But at the end of the day, resistance is something that is created by you. It's not something that really exists. And I'm not going to discredit the fact that you may still experience resistance. And then the question then becomes, okay, well, how did I get this resistance in the beginning if I didn't choose it, if I didn't decide to have this resistance, right? And my opinion is we can subconsciously basically adopt certain resistance levels to things based upon our own experiences, other people's experience, things that we observe, things that have happened to us or to someone else, things that have happened through repetition. All of those things can also create resistance. A very good example for that is money. I feel like a lot of people can experience resistance when it comes to money, especially with larger sums of money, because you're not used to seeing that amount of money. You're not used to seeing people around you with that amount of money. You're used to seeing maybe people on TV or higher figures that have this amount of money, so it seems like it's out of your bracket, it seems like it's out of your league or something. But the simple fact that you are feeling like this amount of money is not obtainable to you, that is how you're creating this resistance. And the beautiful thing is you can get rid of that at any given time because it's an identity. You're identifying as a version of yourself who maybe can only make $50,000 a year because that's what's comfortable. That's what you know. That's what you've seen. That's what you've experienced. And to think that you could have $500,000 a year maybe seems unobtainable. It doesn't seem possible based off of things that have happened in your reality and experiences and just maybe stories that you've repeated to yourself. Again, all of this stuff is resistance in disguise. And you can overcome any of this stuff literally by telling yourself a different story. We see resistance and then we see where we don't have resistance, right? So if you are able to manifest something into your reality, into your physical experience by simply deciding it, thinking of it, claiming it, knowing that it's done, and not worrying about it. Maybe you're more so neutral to it. Maybe you just know that it's going to happen. Maybe you just feel calm about it. You just feel really unbothered, right? And those things seem to just happen easily. That unbothered, unwavering, just calm, knowing, all of those words, that state of being is just a non resistant state. You have no resistance in that state of being. You have no resistance to somebody calling you. You have no resistance to getting free stuff. And when I was thinking about this, when I was thinking about like, where does resistance come from? How does it come up? How do you get rid of it? And I feel like with resistance, making things normal to you is the fastest way to overcome resistance. It's like the quickest way to get rid of resistance, because when something is normal to you, it is just a part of your normal life, your normal daily routine. It's just something that normally happens to you. And the equation that I came up with is resistance happens from repetition of something that you don't want, right? Whether it's a repeated circumstance, experience, a repeated thought, something is repeated over and over, and now you believe that this thing is hard for you, you can't get it, this thing is impossible. The moment that you decide that this thing is actually normal for you. So let's just go back to the money example. It's normal for you to have a bank account full of money. It's normal for you to make $500,000 a year. Then that's when it becomes easy and effortless, and you accept it. Your subconscious accepts it in a way where it's easy and effortless for you. But the key word in this is normal. Like, you make it normal. You make something normal to you. And the next question is, how do you make it normal? Resistance happens through repetition. To remove resistance, you make it normal for you. And how do you make something normal for you? You repeat the opposite. Okay? You persist in the opposite. And the opposite is what you actually want. Because resistance is basically something that you don't want. So you repeat the opposite of what you don't want, which is what you do want. You repeat that and you keep repeating it to yourself, and then it becomes normal to you, because the only way that you got to a resistant state of being is through repetition of what you do not want, and it kept coming up and it kept happening and it kept showing up in your reality, and people kept talking about it and you kept seeing examples of it. And therefore, it became a normal thing to you. It became normal that you can't have a lot of money. It became normal that you can't have love. It became normal that you don't have friends. It became normal that you don't have the career that you want. The thing became normal because it was repeated to you over and over. It was unintentionally persisted in. And now you sit in your reality and you feel like you have resistance to something. You feel like you can't manifest something because it got there by repetition. So you reverse engineer this and you just flip the script, and to make something like you made it normal. Your resistance was made normal to you by repetition. So you repeat what you actually do want, and you keep repeating it until it becomes normal for you. The problem is it just feels better. I don't understand this, but it feels better to repeat something negative that you don't want. It feels better to do that. And it's so much easier to do that than to, with no evidence, right? No evidence of this bad thing happening yet. But you can repeat that over and over until it does happen. But when it's something that you do want to experience, it's hard to repeat that. It's hard to persist in that. Nothing is hard. We make it hard for ourselves when we tell ourselves it's hard, but it's just so hard for me to affirm, but it's just so hard for me to focus, but it's just so hard for me to persist. No, it's not. It's not hard for you to do that because you persist perfectly fine. Every time you complain, every time you waver, every time you point out things not going your way and things not going how you planned, that's persisting. That's repeating. That is repetition. That is you easily and effortlessly repeating what you don't want. So it's not hard to focus. It's not hard to stay on track. It's not hard to repeat what you want. You're just making excuses. And we don't want to make excuses. We don't want to make excuses. So To get rid of resistance, like I said, you make stuff normal to you. And how do you make it normal to you? Through repetition. Repetition of what? Your affirmations, your visualizations, your scripting, your meditation, whatever method that you want to use. That's how you make it normal to you, by persisting in that. You can literally walk throughout your entire day and just affirm all day long. Or you can take 15 minutes out of your day, 30 minutes out of your day, an hour out of your day to focus and then live your life the rest of the day. You can take 5 minutes before bed to focus before you go to sleep. It doesn't matter how you do it, because it doesn't have to be cookie cutter perfect. You just do it. Life is about repetition and patterns and repeating things. When you complain, you're just repeating a story that you don't want. I also have personally noticed that the things we care about the most, those can tend to maybe sometimes cause resistance too, because you care so much about it. You are putting it on a pedestal. You're putting emphasis on, I care so much about getting this thing. I really have to have this thing. Like, I care that I manifested. This is so important to me. I have to manifest it. And I'm not saying that you can't manifest it by feeling that way. You can manifest anything feeling whatever way. You can feel so negative, down, sad, depressed, and you can still manifest. You don't have to be like positive, high vibrational. You don't have to be this uppity, whatever person every single day of your life. No, you don't. You can manifest at any point in time. But what I will say is, if you continue to point out, I just really have to have this thing. I'm manifesting it, but I just have to get it because I don't have it yet. That's the problem, because you're deciding that you don't have something yet. And the fact that you have decided that you don't have it, therefore means it's not in your reality, which means your subconscious can't give it to you. I feel like there's a difference between things being important to you and you placing things on a pedestal. Things can absolutely be important to you, like you just have to have something because it's very important. I get that. That's totally fine. Like, I've manifested things that were very important to me. Like, they were so important, I had to manifest them. But what I didn't do was put it on a pedestal, something outside of me, and making it seem like it was this big, hard thing to achieve, to accomplish, to obtain. I just repeated and persisted as if it was a normal, everyday thing. And I feel like if we can shift our focus just even a little bit to making it seem like it's just a normal, everyday thing. Yeah, I got $500 in the bank. That's normal for me. Yeah, my SP is blowing up my phone because that's normal for me. You see how saying something like that, yeah, because it's normal for me, it takes away the resistance. It takes away that aggy feeling of, I don't know if I can get it. I don't know if I can have it. I don't know if it's going to happen. I probably got to go through hell to get it. Oh my gosh, I have to do all this stuff. Oh, because I just have to get it. No. And I feel like that is one thing that you can take away from this video. If you feel like you are somebody who identifies with having resistance and you feel like you struggle with having resistance to things, just remember this. Resistance is not real, first of all. Resistance is created by you, whether it was intentional or unintentional. And most of the times, in my opinion, it's unintentional because it was things that were repeated to you, things that were repeatedly experienced. It's attached to an emotion. Previous experiences. Like, there's so many different things that we can blame resistance on. But the fact of the matter is, if you realize or you notice that you have resistance to something, then the immediate way to disengage that, to pull the plug on that, to no longer identify as a version of yourself who has resistance to manifesting money or manifesting a career change or manifesting love or manifesting good grades or manifesting an appearance change. To disengage that resistance, just make it normal to you. And you make it normal to you through repetition, repeatedly telling yourself what the truth is. And I feel like adding on to your affirmation, this is normal for me. It's normal for me. This is normal. This is a normal thing for me. Telling yourself that's normal for you can do wonders. I wonder if y'all should do a challenge with that. Y'all let me know. But make things normal to you and it will disengage the resistance. All you have to do is repeat, persist, and repeat and persist. That's all you have to do. Don't question yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't do anything, okay? Other than make it normal to you by repeating, right? Because just as easily as you can tell yourself somebody's going to call you, or you're going to get something for free, or you're going to see a specific color car, or a song is going to come on the radio, whatever, right? If you can say something like that and it happens immediately or instantly, anytime you experience an instant manifestation, that is because there is no resistance attached to it. There is no little tiny hairs holding it back in the realm of the universe because you don't have resistance to it. Instant manifestations show you have zero resistance. So if things are not manifesting instantly for you, or they're not manifesting as fast as you would like them to, don't dwell on resistance. Don't sit there in a corner and be like, oh my God, I have to figure out how to get rid of this resistance and I have to go dig and reflect. No. Just make it normal for you. Make it a normal occurrence. And that's it. Okay? So I intend that this video helps you in some kind of way. If you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them down below. If you have any video suggestions for me, I would love to hear from you. Please leave them down in the comments below as well. I am also going to be dropping something special on my birthday, which is going to be next Friday on January 23rd. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the update. And if you're interested in joining my group coaching membership, we do Q&A live streams, 30-day challenges, a Q&A video. I do a giveaway for free coaching and a bunch of other good stuff. Then go ahead and click the link below as well to come and join the membership. I offer it on Patreon and I also offer it on YouTube. Just make sure you don't sign up through Apple or Safari because they're taxing on the price. Other than that, if you watch this video until the end, I appreciate you so much and I will see y'all in the next video.